just before I slumber, I will tell you about the Council of Nine. So I'm just in my room right now, so it's dark. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about the Council of Nine. I'm gonna give you a little lowdown on what happened. So basically, the Council of Nine it's like it's an alien sort of concept. Okay, and they were like, there's 9 beings, and it all got took out. Okay, this happened already. Okay, it happened about a year ago. Okay, so it got taken out because there were a lot of people there that were very like ego, and they were just trying to like, it was almost like a different fraction of a government, and it was almost like a different fraction. So this is like a phenomena in a 5D realm. Okay, this is the best way to see it. And what happened is that they all got took out. Like it was almost like that was me, and we was all taken out with it. But I was an observational point. I was definitely observing what was taking place, and I think people can sort of like, I think it's programmable state. So it's to sort of like rise a powering and then lose a power type thing. So it's a God energy, I guess, but in a programmable state where it's a God energy. So these are like the different fractions of species that we might, come in contact with. But this was always meant to be, I think. There was always meant to be an aspect being taken out and then like finding our way back to the top, because there was a war in heaven. So this is an analogy to understand, even if it's an alien concept or an angel concept, like it's a fall from grace, okay? And a lot of people go through this in our lives anyway. The angels most prominently, and also the Council of Nine. So this is a gate that was taken out, okay? And it was done against cosmic law. Like it goes against cosmic law. It goes against what we all stand for, because some angels will stand at a 5, some angels might stand lower. So this is part of a Kabbalic understanding. You might find angels that sit on mercy, but they're not offering mercy, they're offering judgment. So everyone's a little bit all over the place, and this is how the best way to see like what's going on in this realm, because everything's all over its place. So there must be fractions of the different dimensions, and they've all been dislodged. And the reality is that there always has to be an encompassment of an angelic force to be able to bring through the ages, right? And if they're going to take it out and they just look clumsy for it, okay? Because the reality is that no one got took out, okay? And it's like we're all back again. And it's almost like we have to show ourselves now, because it's getting to the point where if you have a Council of Nine, they're supposed to be initiating things, they're supposed to be introducing things, okay? They're the ones who are supposed to be like bringing forth change and stuff like this within the people. Because like I said, you get fractions, like you get government, and then you get like corporate, and then you get like Council of Nine, like. So this is a significance to behold. It's an understanding. And people can be like, yeah, she's talking crap, but it's not actually. It's a programmable state of understanding. Okay, so you can understand this as a god complex or a god aspect, or a mentor. People might say things like respect your elders, like that might be a connotation that comes with it. But the reality is that it was taken out, and a couple of people did this, which is weird. And I can see who it is. So it's I know who's done this. What they did was they tried to acquire knowledge of this realm. Okay, so this is like a basic understanding of what went down. They tried to acquire all the knowledge they could, right? And then they tried to hijack everybody. Okay, these are the angels, some of the angels, but it's not Lucifer, and it's not Gabriella, right? So you got some angels out there who maybe have been gods in past lives as well, and they wanted to take it out for their own benefit, their own gain, their own morality, their own judgment. And what happened was judgment was called upon them, and it's sad because, you know, sometimes I went back to help them as well, and I shouldn't have. Like, I'm not gonna anymore. And you know, everything that you've done onto me, and I tried to help you, will all go back onto you now, because I tried to help you and you didn't listen to me. You dislodged every awareness, understanding I tried to give you for an aspect of salvation. So through that process, you will be judged as well. Okay, so I'm not going to help you anymore. I'm not going to help take that pain away. I'm not going to help you, cure you, anything like that. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not coming back for you, because what you've done is you've taken out zones that aren't yours. So angels have zones, and they go to certain zones. And what happens is that when angels get big for the boots, what they do is they go around trashing everything, and they took things out that they shouldn't have taken out, because everything has a function. Everything is a function, right? So for certain angels out there who have a higher calling, who know who they are, right? They're different types of angels. They're different types of alien angels, right? So angel is an angle, but an alien is also a different angle to the phenomena. So it's like a different side to the quarter that you might see. So it's like the fraction, okay, the other half, okay. So like I said, there are some angels out there who have taken over fractions that shouldn't have, left it bare, and then literally just made a mess of everything and just left it bare. They used other angels as well to take these spaces out. And I think what's happened is there's been a fragmentation. So there's some angels who aren't as high as what they were, or some, you know, downloaders who might download from a aliens concept. They might be lower now because they all got took out in 2022, 2021. And the reality is that some of them were acting out of character. Some of them were sort of handled. It's almost like in another breath, it's almost like they had to be taken out because they'd already been handled. And a lot of people in those spaces, like Councillor 9, they shouldn't be there, right? So the reality is that, you know, playing those sort of fold games where it's all or nothing was the predominant reality. So, you know, I'm not playing games like that. I'm not doing that. You know, if you fold, you fold. If you don't, then you don't. Do you know what I mean? You're still going. So that's the reality. This is how I like to see things play out. But there were a lot of angels, like I said, who were or alien angel, whatever that means for you. And there might have been some places that were taken out, and it was on purpose, and it was just really annoying because the higher you rise, you know, the higher the fall. There's a connotation to this, and if you take advantage of things that aren't yours to take advantage of, then there will be a fall for you, right? And this is a God transmission, if you like, because God is the one who is he's the one that directs everything. Okay. And you can go as high as pie meat, but there's a God complex and it's beyond what we are comprehension. And, you know, God did get mad. He did take out some forces. They did it through other people as well, though. But the reality is that what's happened is that there's nothing left. Okay, it's almost like the Council of 9 was tore apart, and this is my honest opinion. That Council of 9 got tore apart, and there's only two of us left, maybe up there, right? And the people that even took it out aren't even there, right? So I'm just letting you all know, Council 9 got took out like a year ago.